A day in the life of a Premcrete inspector. Key account edition. Today, Adrian is joined by both Jason and Clive. Double trouble. We were up bright and early and headed over to Wickside in Hackney, being constructed by 𝗍𝗍𝗍. We learnt that this is possibly one of the largest basements in terms of square meterage across all of London. We came to the site today to check up on our specialist installer, SWC, Structural Waterproofing Contracts, and have a look at how they were getting along. As always, it's no surprise that they were doing a fantastic job. Ian Bland, SWC's trusty project supervisor, was also kind enough to say a few positive words about Premcrete.
Structural waterproofing contracts have been working with Premcrete for the last few years now. On this particular project, we've got a waterproofing and gas proofing requirement. Currently, we're using a combi seal system. We've got a hydroproof system. Both systems work together in order to give us a waterproofing and gas proofing design. We found some other benefits which have been really good, particularly the QA system with Premtrack. We found it really easy to use. All of the lads that we have on site can just go on their mobile phone, take a photo of the area they've worked on for the day and upload it straight onto the system.
Next up, we made a brief stop at Angel Square in Islington, another complex project where 70% of the existing structure is being retained. Now here's a quick overview from Jason before we left.
We've just called into site and met with McLaren and also 𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗁, and are very pleased with the progress to date, albeit it is a complex project. It sits right over the top of Angel London Underground station, so getting approvals is very challenging for the McLaren team and also very logistically challenging for 𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗁, who are trying to progress the project where they can through the complex process.
We're always pleasantly surprised when we step behind the hoarding of these massive excavation projects. Holborn Viaduct turned up a surprise for us when we saw some archaeologists. Some of the site had been locked down due to the finding of an ancient Roman burial ground. Spooky. It's out with the builders and in with the archaeologists in one corner of the project. As for the rest of the excavation, our valued groundwork client 𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍 is carrying out 2 separate excavations at this location with an access road in between. Of course, we met lots of familiar Premcrete products, which we're in the process of installing on this multiplex development. Finally, we darted over to 𝗍𝗿𝗲𝗺𝗏 in Fulham to check up on a site we've featured before in the series. Adam Stewart from 𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍 kindly showed us around, and it was fantastic to see the progress on site. Jason was happy to see that despite some initial challenges on the project, the basement is well underway with Mount Anvil as the main contractor. We also noted that the site was using a conventional polystyrene heave board, which is commonly used on building sites. Here's Jason giving us a rundown.
What I wanted to point out to you here is that whilst this is a product that's been used for a long time, it does have a couple of disadvantages. This is taking up a lot of space in what you could say is quite a premium and compact space in London. You can see every little spare amount of space, which is valuable storage space, is being used to store this clay heat detection board. Premcrete are going to be bringing to market a product called 𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍 in 2024, which actually comes to site completely flat packed and can be deployed on site. And this is literally 8 times less storage space than you will experience with this conventional product.
That's all for this month's Day in the Life. We had a whale of a time. Make sure to stay tuned for the exciting launch of our new product, 𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍, as Premcrete enter the world of ground heave protection. And we'll see you in the next one.